If you are not ready, if you are not prepared when opportunity comes, then the person that is prepared, the person that is ready, that is the person that is going to take advantage of that opportunity. So I'm about to age myself here, but one of my favorite songs as I was growing up was a song called Taking Care of Business. And it was done by one of my favorite groups, Bachman-Turner Overdrive. Now, if you're familiar with that group, you've probably heard the name of Randy Bachman and heard the name of Fred Turner, hence Bachman-Turner Overdrive. But have you heard the name of Norman Durkee? So let me tell you about Norman Durkee. BTO was in the studio and they were recording their album, and Taking Care of Business was the last song that they were recording. And it was late, and while they were recording, they heard this knock on the door, and Randy Bachman goes and he answers the door, and there stands this pizza delivery guy. And this pizza delivery guy looks just like Fidel Castro. I mean, he's got the beard, he's got the hat, he's got all the things. He looks just like Fidel Castro. And he looks at Randy and he says, did you guys order pizza? Randy says no, but Steve Miller is down the hall. They're recording their Fly Like an Eagle album, and maybe they're in the other studio recording. And so the pizza delivery guy goes down there, delivers pizzas, comes back through, and he stops where Randy Bachman and his group are, and he says, hey, what are you guys doing? And they said, well, we're putting the finishing touches on this song. He said, well, can I hear it? Can I hear what you're doing? They said, sure. And so they play Taking Care of Business. And the pizza delivery guy says, that sounds pretty good, but you need a piano. You need a keyboard on that song. And Randy says, dude, we're a guitar band. We don't have a piano player. Who's going to play the keyboard? And pizza delivery guy, Fidel Castro lookalike, says, I'll play it. I'll do it. They said, yeah, sure. The pizza delivery guy's going to play the piano. And he said, no, guys, give me a chance. Let me play the piano. So they kind of wrote out the keys on a napkin, and he listened to the song again, and he sat down. They played the track, and he started playing with the track. Now, if you remember that song, you may remember that the piano part is one of the signature parts of that song. And so he plays the song, finishes playing it. They say, thank you, pizza delivery guy. Had a great time. See you later. And he leaves. So the next morning, the producer comes in and he says, okay, guys, let me hear the song that y'all were working on last night. And so they start playing the song, Taking Care of Business. And the producer says, that sounds pretty good. Well, about halfway through the song, the engineer slides in the piano. Now, before the producer got there, Randy Bachman had told the engineer, don't play the piano, don't play the piano. But the engineer liked it so much that he raised up halfway through the song the piano track. And the engineer says, man, I love it. I love the piano. And he stopped and he thought, well, who played the piano? And the guys go, well, it was the pizza delivery guy. And he says, well, you've got to find this pizza delivery guy because we've got to pay him something because we're going to use this. And, we can't use it without him signing off on it and getting paid for it. So they said, we don't know who it is. So we just got to find this guy. And so Randy goes down the hallway to the manager of the studio and he says, who did y'all order the pizza from last night? And the manager says, I don't know. We use about 5 different companies. And he said the boxes are probably still in the trash. So they go to the trash and the trash pickup had already taken the trash out. And so Randy says, just give me the name of the 5 companies that you use and I'll call them. And so he starts calling these pizza places. And what is the question that you think he asked? He asked every one of them, do you have a pizza delivery guy that looks like Fidel Castro? And after about 2 or 3 of those calls, finally one of them says, yeah, we do. We've got a guy that looks just like Fidel Castro. And Randy Bachman says, well, you got to send him back to the studio because we need him here. And so they send him back to the studio. He walks in and they say, hey, dude, you know what? We're going to use your piano track. So we got to pay you something and you've got to sign off on it. And so they pay him. He signs off, leaves, And that launches the very successful music career of Norman Durkee. He went on to play with other bands. He went on to become the stage manager for Bette Midler. He eventually went on to once again play for Bachman-Turner Overdrive at one of their concerts. Now, why was it that Norman Durkee was able to take advantage when opportunity came? It is because Norman Durkee so wanted to break into the music industry that every day and night he practiced, and he practiced relentlessly, developing his skill, growing as a musician, growing his technical part and the music theory, growing in every way he could as a pianist, as a keyboardist, so that when opportunity came, he was ready. As Coach John Wooden says, when opportunity comes, it's too late to prepare. And that is so true. The reason Norman Durkee was able to play the piano on a song that he had never heard before is because he daily grew as a musician. And so here's the question for you. Are you ready when opportunity comes knocking at your door, or in Norman Durkee's case, when he went knocking on the door? Are you ready when opportunity shows up? What are you doing today to make sure that you are growing and you are maturing so that when opportunity comes your way, you're ready for it? Because here's what I know. If you are not ready, if you are not prepared when opportunity comes, then the person that is prepared, the person that is ready, that is the person that is going to take advantage of that opportunity, and you will have missed out. So this is where Summit Mentorship comes in. We are here to provide coaching. We are here to provide resources to help you on your personal growth journey, to help you as you grow and mature in your personal life, in your professional life, so that when opportunity comes your way, you are ready. I'm Billy Nail, and thanks for watching.